Welcome back once again to Frontliner YouTube channel, and thank you so much for your great support that you are showing me on this platform. Now, ladies and gentlemen, few weeks ago after the burial ceremony of the late ODM party leader Raila Amolo Odinga, I told you on this platform very well that William Samoei Ruto withdraw his interest automatically within the ODM party the moment that Baba Raila Amolo Odinga was laid to rest in peace, because Ruto knows very well that right now there is nobody with voice within the ODM party from Nyanza region that can unite those 4 counties into one place and vote for William Samoei Ruto ahead of 2027 election. And that is the reason why Ruto hataki mambo ya ODM. And his wish is to make sure that ODM divide into 2. That ODM remains a party of press conference, and ODM remains a party without a power or a voice within the opposition side. Hiyo ndio mpango ya Ruto. Because as I'm talking to you right now, some of the ODM MPs have started panicking with William Samoei Ruto after the disappointment that they faced yesterday during the state address by William Samoei Ruto, where ODM MP Godfrey Osotsi is now tweeting something on his social media platform that is now scaring some of the supporters of Raila Amolo Odinga after the state address, where Osotsi is now saying that we expected that this being the first address to the joint sitting of the 2 houses, we expected that William Samoei Ruto would have given a 1-minute silence for Raila Amolo Odinga. By the way, hiyo haikufanyika. There was no silence moment for Raila Amolo Odinga. Number 2, these ODM people thought that maybe William Samoei Ruto was going to talk about the 10-point agenda that Ruto and Raila discussed. Ruto hakuongelea. Yani Ruto did not talk about anything within the ODM. Anything within, anything that relates with Raila Amolo Odinga. Saizi wana panic. And before we proceed with this analysis, allow me to play for you this clip of the video by Osotsi, because this video is going to form the basis of our analysis. And before you watch the video, ensure that you like our videos. When you like the video, you automatically shows your support on what I'm doing on this platform.
ODM party, how are you, Mheshimiwa?
Very fine.
I know you've listened to President William Ruto today, but some members are so rattled by his address in what they say his promises are so concentrated in some regions, and some regions have been left out. What do you take home of today's address?
First of all, as a leader, a deputy party leader of ODM, I'm very disappointed with the speech, because we in ODM expected that he will address the issues contained in the 10 points agenda, which are very, very valid issues that affect ordinary Kenyans. For example, the issue of abduction, extrajudicial killing, the issues of fight against corruption, issues of historic injustice, issues of reduction of public debt, issues of NADICO. He never touched that. And we expected that this, being the first presidential debate speech after the death of Raila Amolo Odinga, he would take this opportunity to come and talk to Kenyans about the issues contained in the 10-point agenda that he signed with Raila Amolo Odinga. So as a party, we are a bit disappointed on that. Secondly, we expected that this being the first address to joint sittings of the 2 houses, we expected that he will give a 1-minute silence for Raila Amolo Odinga, who was one of the longest serving members of parliament and an important political figure in this country. He never gave that opportunity. He never discussed anything about Raila Amolo Odinga. And we thought that presidential speech was full of futuristic issues, ambitions about what he intends to do in future. Unfortunately, he does not have the time, because, you know, we are just about 1.5 years to 2027 elections.
He has given a very elaborate and very ambitious plan when it comes to infrastructure, actually a 5 trillion infrastructure plan. And he says by December, he would have started some of the projects key projects, including Mahou Summit Road. But even as you say, as he says this, some of the leaders have doubts on this, and they say it might not be achievable.
That's why I said it's futuristic. It's not about tomorrow or 6 months to come or 1 year to come or even 2 years to come. It's things that he has ambition to do in future. And you know that for those ambitions to be achieved, he needs to put money to it. Where is the budget? There's no budget to it. So is it another way of indirectly telling Kenyans that he's going to trust them more? So we would like the president to tell us more about things of today, things of the next 6 months, things of 1 year, and not things that will happen 10, 20 years from now.
You are here lamenting, frustrated about the 10-point agenda. As the ODM deputy party leader, what is it then you're going to do? Are we likely to see you guys walk out of this agreement?
No. You see, the point is that we have a time frame. The 10-point agenda, the gazetted time frame, is March 2026. And therefore, in March 2026, which is 4 months from now, we'll sit down as a party, look at what has been done and what has not been done, and on the basis of that, we'll make a decision. We know that there is a committee led by former Senator Agnes Zani, which up to date is not properly facilitated to start their work. So my expectation as a deputy party leader was the president to talk about the issues, the 10 issues in the 10 points agenda, which are very critical to the people of Kenya, and which ODM is very active in pursuing them. Because
coffee, sugarcane, all other sector of agriculture, but when he came to livestock, there was nothing substantial on livestock. Actually, the figures he gave are not figures we really feel they're true. He talked of 2.5 million. We left while he was speaking in protest because we feel we have been left out in the presidential speech and the government achievement. So we are telling the president, go back to the drawing board. Northern Kenya are really missing out from this cake we are talking of, and we are really in dire need of reconsideration by the Kenyan government. That's my take.
Thank you very much. Let me also join in saying that the State of the Nation address today was just what used to be before, just the sessional paper number 10 of 1965.
Liquidity. Do people have money in their pockets? And that is the thing Kenyans want to know. Yes, flour has come down, the price is okay, but do we really have money? Is there any liquidity? For us in northern Kenya, the issue of meat and leather are not factual. We are not benefiting from the bigger economy. It's like the president has absolutely ignored northern Kenya, and we are not part of the economy. So ours is a protest that we don't believe in whatever is being said. He is deliberately ignoring northern Kenya. He's talking of agriculture, dryland farming has not been seriously being captured. Water and irrigation is something that is just said. There is nothing actionable. So ours, as MPs from northern Kenya, ours is to protest that we are ignored, abandoned, marginalized continuously, and we are not happy with the address of the president in entirety. Thank you.
I just want to concur with my friend. The speech covered most of what the president has achieved, but northern Kenya was really missing out from the achievements the president has mentioned. He has mentioned several roads, dual of several roads and major infrastructures in terms of roads. None was from northern Kenya. He has mentioned several.
So that is the video. Ruto is a very, very clever politician and clever leader in this country of Kenya. Sasa hata unasikia akiongea mambo ya yani mambo ya broad based government. Si Kenya wanasema ati it is only Raila Amolo that used to give him a sleepless night mara nini, but hao wenye wabaki kwa opposition akina Gachagua mara nani, those people cannot pressure him. Sisi ndio anasemanga that only Baba is the only person that used to pressure him within the political class in this country of Kenya, and that is the red alert that William Samoei Ruto is no longer having interest within the ODM party, because and says that ODM is a useless party. And once upon a time, Gachagua told Kenyans while in the United States of America that William Samoei Ruto's plan with ODM or with Raila was to make sure that he convinced Baba to support his government. Then later on, mambo ikienda vizuri, his plan and target was to make sure that ODM was to be destroyed. That ODM was to remain a party of chaos. That ODM was to remain a party without a power within the political class and opposition side, because yani alijua tu hivyo. Gachagua akasema hivyo. Watu wakasema ati nyinyi mnasema nini? It is just all political issues mara nini, but right now tunaona Gachagua alituambia vizuri that the plan of Ruto is to make sure that he divide ODM into two. Sisi mnaona. Right now within the ODM party we have two groups. The first group is Edwin Sifuna, Caleb Amisi, Ida Odinga, Winnie Odinga, Ruth Odinga, and Mama Ida. How? Second group of ODM are these people: Edwin Sifuna, Caleb Amisi, Anthony Kibageni, Sauti Chache constituency member of parliament, and Oburu Oginga, and also ODMCS, that is Opiyo Wandayi, Wycliffe Oparanya, Ali Hassan Joho, and John Mbadi. But with the Wycliffe Oparanya baada ya ku 50-50. Lakini wenye wako na pressure sana na hii mambo ya two term ni tu Opiyo Wandayi, Opiyo Wandayi, John Mbadi na Ali Hassan Joho. Because they are afraid of 2027. Because they were given a serious docket where maybe William Samoei Ruto will withdraw from them na peleke hata huko Western, ama azipeleke Mount Kenya region, ama peleke kwingine. So Ruto is a clever politician. By the way, yesterday he didn't talk about anything that relate with the late ODM party leader Raila Amolo Odinga. Si angepea tu hata silence. A silence moment of just 1 minute. Kwani walikuwa na pressure nini? And I knew very well that that state address was going to change something within the ODM party. Thank you so much, my fellow Kenyans, and also my fellow viewers from outside the country, for your great support of watching our videos. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. See you in the next video.